Good morning, guys. I read this morning that there's something like 6,000 more acres to the wildfire, and it's even worse out here today. Can't see anything down there, and it's even hazy up here. Unfortunately, like the mountains that are right here are all hazy, smoky, and I can smell it today. This is the first day that I do smell it. It's not really bad, but it's there. And actually, in bed last night, it smelled a little bit like campfire. So, um, this road, though, on the positive side, on a Sunday morning, nobody's going up and down. That was nice. Yeah, but that wildfire, it's not looking good. 82,000 acres, something, I don't know. Something crazy like that. So this is our last hike in this beautiful aspen forest. It's really been like a refuge for me and Olive. Just stressful times, and just very thankful for this forest and this trail, these creeks. Been really helped us to deal with all this. And unfortunately, we're headed into another pretty stressful part of this whole thing. Probably the most stressful part. We're gonna try to limp the van 60 plus miles down to Grand Junction. Luckily, most of it is downhill. And so, yeah, but at least we have roadside assistance if it comes to that, you know. We're headed out of the elevation down lower, so it's going to be really hot. We're also driving straight into the wildfires. I'm going to have a Airbnb, which seems like it's probably pretty decent, and very dog friendly, so that's a good thing. And we're going to get through this. It's only going to be, hopefully, a few more days of discomfort and stress. So we are on the road. Fingers crossed and saying a prayer. We're headed down the mountain. So far, so good. Well, we made it to Grand Junction, and it was going great until, unfortunately, a series of stoplights, and I got every stoplight, and then it stopped wanting to find its gear. It was revving, you know, and so I got off of the highway and pulled into this parking lot, and look at that smoky sun. Yikes. So at least we made it this far. If we need to, I can call roadside assistance. So I'm gonna let it sit here for a while. It did really well. It went like 60 miles without a problem, really. So let's give it a rest and give it a rest. And let's see what happens. We're gonna go for a walk right now. There, I see some grass. Olive will be happy about that. Hey everybody, this is Grand Junction. I'm not used to being in a town anymore. This is a big town too, small city, and it's hot. I guess this is normal. It's normally in July and August, it's normal to be 100 plus, and that's what it is. Although actually right now it's still fairly early in the day, so it's in the 80s. 80s feels hot to me, but we're gonna try. We've been already on 4 walks today. I'm trying to get, plenty of exercise in before the heat of the day because I'm not going out. Wow, there's a lot of peaches and fruit trees here. That sounds good, a peach, doesn't it? Those are not ripe, and those do not belong to me, so I'll leave those. Yeah, so we're now on the last walk before evening time, before it starts to cool down again. This neighborhood is wonderful. The place where, the neighborhood where the Airbnb is, it's a historic neighborhood, close to downtown. Everything's walkable from here, which is really cool. And there are trees. This is an apple tree. Lots of dead apples on it. And sunflowers everywhere here. I love the sunflowers. Seems very popular here. The Airbnb is really nice. I'll show you some of it later. Everything is good. I dropped the van off this morning. And he said I missed a couple of recalls, which is, he said there's a possibility it could even just be related to that. They weren't even that long ago, but he did say that it sounded pretty rough when I was trying to pull it into the bay or whatever. And luckily, though, I got all the way there without having to be towed, and that's just one more stressful thing I didn't need to deal with right now. Look how beautiful. It's a little similar to the house I'm staying in. This one's fancier. Much larger porch on this one. I love a wraparound porch. And look at that planter. Kiss. But yeah, the houses here are really lovely. Lots of Victorians and really beautiful old bungalows. And they're all different. This city must have been hopping in the turn of the century. Just beautiful, though. I love these trees, you know. Trees really make a neighborhood or a city. And now I want to keep reassuring everybody, but, you know, Olive and I are taking a little rest in the shade, trying not to push it. She's not used to walking on concrete. Neither am I anymore, really. But I have a large bottle of water with me. Actually, I have my regular bottle with a small bottle too. So, and I'm gonna drink plenty of water and then get right back home and get under that fan. And they do have air conditioning in my place too. So, but it's, you know, it's not on full blast, which is okay. But that ceiling fan really helps. And we're going to rest the entire afternoon. I'm gonna work probably online and you know, YouTube and stuff. I'm right next to a DQ drive-thru. It's so noisy. There's so many sounds and so much stimulation. Like every sense, you know. It's smells, it's noise, it's sights, it's everything. Been here, I don't know, 12 hours or so, and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed already. This is the neighborhood I'm staying in, the North 7th Street Historic Residential District. It's got a little boulevard, which is always nice. Yeah. So this is peculiar, isn't it? It's just in somebody's yard. You think it's a memorial? That's interesting. It's just here in the side yard. I don't know. There's no plaque or anything like that, but it belongs to a beautiful house. Look at the kitty under the tree. Hopefully it's not an aggressive one. I was warned that there are a few aggressive cats in this neighborhood. Lots of outdoor cats here. Hey, kitty. Looks like it's about to pounce. We're gonna go this way. And I love zinnias. I think zinnias are just one of the most beautiful flowers there is. They come in all different sizes, colors. They are hardy and easy to grow, easy to please. They make great cut flowers. Just love them. It's the Main Street Community Garden And check out their sunflowers. You know, back home, I'm used to the sunflowers that the flower itself is like the size of a dinner plate, which these are much smaller, but they grow really tall here. Like, I don't know, 8 feet tall, maybe? Maybe even taller. A lot of sunflowers in there. Ooh, I see kale. Dinosaur kale. I love dinosaur kale. Oh, this row is planted to share with the community. It's so nice. So I can take some zinnia. And look at how tiny these tomatoes are. They're so small. So small. I just ate that tiny tomato. It's good. Lots of flavor. Nothing else is ripe yet. Ooh, a tiny jalapeno. Quite a few community libraries here, the little guys. This one is cool. I've never seen one quite like this. I don't know about having the glass doors outside, but it looks like it's working for them so far. On the National Geographic. Aw, cool. I'm a National Geographic nerd. Very nice. The homes here in Grand Junction are amazing. Great architecture. And it seems like they've knocked very few of them down. And back in Chicago, back home, it's like they knocked everything down, you know? If something is more than 50 years old, it's coming down and they're putting up a giant McMansion. But here it seems like it's not the case. It seems like almost every house here is from, I don't know, be pretty much like the early 1900s. Everything has sort of an orangish hue because of the smoke still in the sky. Let me show you the sun. It's so eerie. See it? That's because of all that wildfire smoke. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. Didn't check today, but they didn't have it contained at all the day before, so sad. I love when people grow vegetables in the front yard. I don't know why, but I think that's really neat. Look at this beautiful Scout. That thing is well loved, well taken care of. It's like perfect looking. I want it. This is another one of my favorites, Black-Eyed Susans. They are, again, so not fussy, but they bloom so many blooms on one little plant. Again, easy to grow. I just love them.